All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the New England Patriots. To be quite frank with you guys, I think they are being severely disrespected right now. And obviously, the Patriots are coming off a down season, all right? I get it. I get it, man. You're in a difficult division. You're in an extremely difficult conference. You're coming off not the best season. But when I look at the facts, I look at this. The New England Patriots next season, at worst, will have a top 10 defensive unit. At worst, top 10 defensive unit. The saying goes, we've heard it ever since we got into football. Defense wins championships, all right? So what's the critique with the New England Patriots? It's the offense, all right? Is Mac Jones that guy? Can Bill O'Brien save the Patriots offense? Well, I will tell you this. What if the Patriots offense doesn't even necessarily need saving? I think Bill O'Brien was the biggest acquisition that the New England Patriots made in their entire offseason. All right. Bill O'Brien has been with the Patriots before. He was a Patriots assistant from 2007 to 2011. Obviously, this was over a decade ago. But if there's going to be somebody to unlock or extract as much as you can get from Mac Jones, it's going to be Mr. Bill O'Brien. Now, the knock is, well, they didn't really do much on offense, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Patriots fans, I'm new to making Pat's videos, so if you get this video to 150 likes, that would mean the world to me. Now, when I evaluate Mac Jones, I'm thinking to myself, this is a guy who came in after Tom Brady and led the New England Patriots to a 10-7 record. He threw 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, which is to be expected and anticipated for rookie quarterbacks, but he ended up making a Pro Bowl. And the Patriots had a very good season. Who's complaining about 10-7, right? Well, the knock right now is this. The Patriots have the hardest schedule in the entire National Football League, and Mac Jones last season went 14 touchdowns and 11 interceptions, and he threw for just 214 yards per game. To me, I am not worried about Mac Jones. All right, I watched this cat play in college. I watched him play his rookie season. Sometimes you have to take a step backwards to take 2 steps forward, and I think that's what New England and Mac Jones had to do last season. Obviously, it wasn't pretty, but here's the bottom line. Here's just the thing about it, and Patriots fans are fully aware of this, and just like common sense NFL fans are aware of this as well. If my offensive coordinator, if my offense and special teams are in the hands of defensive, quote unquote, defensive guys and Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, my best guess is things aren't going to go well. All right. They're not going to go well. So what happened to Mac Jones and the Patriots offense, but specifically Mac? He regressed in pretty much every single statistical category last season. So we could call that a sophomore slump. We could call that due to Matt Patricia being your offensive coordinator. We could chalk that up to a bunch of different things. To me, when I look at the Patriots offense, I look at a sturdy running back unit. All right. I look at a perfectly fine wide receiver unit. Juju Smith-Schuster. You lost Jacoby Myers, but you picked up Juju. People are knocking this move. They're knocking it. The Chiefs just won the Super Bowl with Juju as their wide receiver 1. All right. Devontae Parker, wide receiver 2. Tyquan Thornton. He has been blowing up all offseason in OTA specifically. We've talked time and time again on this channel why Tyquan Thornton next year will be a breakout candidate for this Patriots offense. If he is healthy and he is on the field and he gets looks, he will see more playing time. Honestly, the wide receiver unit goes a little bit deeper than that, but the offensive line, the flaw was the right tackle. So what do? You bring in a couple of veteran guys at the right tackle position to battle it out. I'm feeling fine. Feeling fine about the offensive line, feeling fine about QB, feeling fine about running back, feeling fine about the receivers. We look at the tight end room, Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki, new addition, and Mike. I have no concerns with Patriots offense because here's the bottom line. There's what, five, at least four new playoff teams every single season in this league. I get it, man. You have, quote unquote, the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. To me, that doesn't mean much. It really doesn't. And I like to use an example of Jalen Hurts because I think Jalen Hurts is a perfect example of a guy who we just saw, like the reports broke out this past week that the Eagles this past summer tried to trade for Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was like, I'm all set with that. So you run it back with Jalen Hurts. What happens? They made the Super Bowl. So it's like, yeah, we can look at all these things on paper. We can do whatever. I mean, we can try and analyze stuff, like what we're doing right now. But at the end of the day, things happen. Things change. I wouldn't be surprised next season if Mac Jones throws 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. They have a top 10 to 15 offense in the National Football League. They didn't really lose anybody except for one guy due to retirement on defense. So last year, if they were a top 10 defense, why are they not going to be a top 10 defense again? Keep in mind, you're bringing in guys like Christian Gonzalez, who I don't even physically understand how Christian Gonzalez, who was a lock to be a top 10 pick, fell out of the top 10, fell into the Patriots' lap. You pair that up with Bill Belichick and this Patriots defense, it's a recipe for success. So I look at the Patriots and I'm like, well, they're going to be a top 10 defense. But if I'm being unbiased, I'm a Packers fan. I have no affiliation to the New England Patriots at all. I just like football. So keep that in mind. There's no bias here. The Patriots defense, to me, will be closer to top 5 than they will be to top 10 next season. All right? If I have a close to top 5 defense, you are going to be a winning football team. So we pair it up. We pair that top 10 at worst defense up with Mac Jones. Mac and Cheese Jones. You can choke all you want. Mac Jones is the truth. We saw it in college. We saw it in his rookie season. Adversity is good. Competition is good. It brings out the best in people. If your quarterback, if your quote-unquote franchise quarterback isn't willing to beat out the backup QB who came in and kind of stole some thunder from you last season, if that doesn't ignite something from you, then he's not the guy. The good news for the Patriots is that's not what Mac Jones is going to do. Mac Jones isn't going to just crumble like a day-old cookie that's been left out. All right? He's going to bounce back. And even if we see a similar season to his rookie year, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, about 225 yards per game in a Pro Bowl, most Patriots fans are going to take that. Most fans would take that. All right? So if I have an improved Mac Jones and I have an improved Patriots offense that's at least better or around middle of the pack, and you pair it up with that defense that's just as good as it was years ago, what's the concern? Because for me, it's not the schedule. So what's the concern? Let me know. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. That's it for today, guys. Go ahead, give me a Mac Jones prediction down below. Give me a win-loss prediction for the Patriots, and I'll see you guys later.